Alright, YouTube, your boy Zxous, we're back on another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. Man, there's videos coming out, but hopefully you guys, are being enjoyed. Hopefully your day is being enjoyed with these Nikke content. We are close to 9K, so subscribe. I got an idea from a viewer. Somebody commented to rank all the pilgrims in the game currently, right? And you guys are gonna realize when we rank this, look, why everyone is really complaining about Red Hood, because she's at 1, an anniversary character, and 2, she's a pilgrim. 3, she's the strongest character in the story. So it's like, when you have all these titles on you, and like you just think you're number 1, right? But we're gonna rank them. I'm not gonna read their kits and then rank them. I'm just gonna rank them based on my knowledge, right? I mean, I know how every single one of these characters plays. Yes, including Scarlet. I know how she plays. So I'm just gonna rank my top 11. Maybe I should say that. I don't want to do overall, right? I don't want to do overall. I think I'm just gonna rank my top 10, right? Because my top, or not top 10, my ranking, because I think my ranking is different from everyone's ranking, right? So at number 1 I have no, let me not start with number 1. Let me start with 11. 11, probably Isabel. I think Isabel's the worst pilgrim in the game. Realistically, not that good, just not that good. You look at her kit and it looks like she's doing a lot, but she's not. She's just a flop of a character. She's really like a disgrace of a pilgrim. This is a disgrace of a pilgrim. I can pull any other pilgrim on the banner, I'll be like, okay, cool. But if I pull Isabel, unless I get her max limit broken because her wallpaper is actually good, I'm actually gonna feel a bit like sad. Like, what a waste of a character. In 10, I have Nihilister. Not that great either. She's a free-to-play pilgrim, right? But that's no excuse, because there's another free-to-play pilgrim here who is easier to get than this character, and she's leagues above, right? So yeah, I think Nihilister is 10. Her damage is underwhelming, and again, she's also one of the stronger characters in the game, kind of like situation with Red Hood, right? Yo, buff these redheads, to be honest. In number 9, I have Noah. Noah is a good character, just really useful in more PvP than PvE. You can use her in PvE, but she's really just useful in PvP. Overall, I think she's still better than Nihilister and, Isabel. I think she actually has more to offer than these two. I would say the only thing Nihilister has over her is the 20-second cooldown, but everything else I would say Noah has over these two, right? In 8, surprisingly, surprisingly, I think in 8 I would put Haran. Surprisingly, I think this character just fell off heavenly, right? If you're looking at a overall from the beginning of the game standpoint, she's just not that good late game, right? Because the late game is more just like bosses and then just tank your enemies. She's just not going to compete in today's age. End game, bosses, solo reunion rate, she's not really going to compete, right? She's just not going to compete. So the virus transfer is just not enough nowadays. Early on, it's fantastic because the enemies have no HP, but now virus transfer is just not enough, right? And that's her whole thing. Her burst skill is still amazing, but virus transfer is just not enough, right? In number 7, I would say, free to play Snow White, Small White. I would say she's better than Haran. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't think so. I don't think that's a hot take. Let me know if that's a hot take. I don't think so. I think Small White is better than all these characters here, right? Very good character. She's free, but I'm not ranking her 7 because she's free. Very good character, right? Mob clearing, projectile clearing, very efficient in what she does, and actually good damage, right? She actually hits harder than Haran, right? So it's it's very good character, right? The only thing about her is she's not that crazy for bossing. She's really not that crazy for bossing or bosses, because her whole thing is for AoEs. But if the bosses have projectiles, she's definitely gonna have a use there. In 6, I would probably put now it's gonna get harder because it's it's between these two for me. In 6, Red Hood or Rapunzel. I think Red Hood still has a lot more to offer than Rapunzel. Rapunzel's still a great healer, right? And the revive and all that stuff, efficient healing and all that stuff. I think Rapunzel's great, but Red Hood technically just still has so much more to offer than her, right? And then in fifth, I would put Red Hood, right? I think I would put Red Hood, right? I didn't mention it, but I'm also including like if they were fully max invested and stuff like that as well. Hence why the next character is Snow White. I think Snow White is above her because if you do have Snow White invested, she's a dominant character. Deleting bosses is no joke. And then Snow White just does really good damage as well, right? You do need to invest into her, but I feel like she's just outperforming Red Hood. Obviously, if you ever invested, even if you invest into a Red Hood, you're just not getting the performance you want, which is so sad. It's actually so sad. A core 7 Red Hood with full level 10 like skills and then overload gear is barely competing, right? Like she's gonna be, you know, up there in numbers, but it's like barely, you know what I mean? It's like it's crazy the way Red Hood really got shafted compared to the live stream. In third, I would say it's Dorothy. I'd say Dorothy's the third best pilgrim in the game, right? No question. Just too much damage. Her support mechanics, the damage part to all allies is very good, but her burst skill, the brand effect, is really what carries her. The fact that she just removes a portion of HP, basically, right? Basically puts an effect on it. The effect collects all the damage done to it, and after 10 seconds, it's just gonna redeal like a portion of that damage. It's crazy, right? Number 2, hey, Scarlet. I think Scarlet's great. I don't have her, but hey, I've used her multiple times on, you know, other accounts. I think she's great. The hardest hitting character out of all the pilgrims, realistically. I do think she's a fantastic character, but I think the only thing that is like, I feel like Modernia also has very, very good damage, and because Modernia is more like a universal character, I think she will always be number 1 in the pilgrim rankings, right? So when it comes to pilgrims, I think Modernia's 1 because her damage is very, very good. It's very, very good, and then on top of that, like her utility and then her universal like support and stuff like that for the team is really, really good. Where when it comes to Scarlet, her whole thing is just damage and losing HP, right? So you can kind of see why I would put Modernia over Scarlet. Again, this is not really a hot take. I don't want to say most people consider Modernia the best. Most people consider Scarlet the best. I'm on the side of Modernia the best, so hence why Modernia is number 1. But I think this is fairly accurate. I think the only thing people would probably change is this too, maybe, and maybe these two. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd say Rapunzel's better than Red Hood. Maybe that one's a hot take. I think like from 6 to 8 might be a hot take in terms of Snow White being better than Haran. I don't think that's a hot take, actually. I think Snow White is better than Haran. But yeah, this is going to be my top 11, or not even my top 11, but like my ranking of pilgrims from best to worst. I would say this is just so sad though. This is the anniversary pilgrim, best, like strongest Nikke, and it's like literally all they have to do is give us the Red Hood from the live stream. I'm telling you, it's gonna go like this. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna go like this. Give us the one from the live stream, it will go like that. But until they do that, this is it for me. So this is best to worst. You guys let me know what you think. This is my best to worst. This is not like a factual one. So if you skip to the end wondering what the hell is this is just my opinion on what I believe is best to worst. This is not something that I'm saying this is factually correct, right? I would never say this is actually correct, because you know damn well not everyone's gonna agree with this. Maybe some of you guys might agree with this. Let me know any hot takes in this one, who you would switch around and why. And yeah, I think Modernia's 1. And I'm not saying Modernia's 1 because I don't have Scarlet. I hate when y'all say that, bro. But like, Scarlet, pull up to the account, bro. But yeah, I think Modernia is just better than Scarlet overall. I do, personally, right? So I think Modernia's best, Scarlet second best, Dorothy third best, Snow White. This is also including investment as well. That's why she's up there, right? I guess technically, if nah, that doesn't even look right. I'm sorry. I just put it like this, and that doesn't look healthy. That does not look healthy to me. I'm sorry. Snow White like that, and then we go on from there. This looks correct to me. So you guys let me know what you think, who you would switch around. If you agree with it, let me know you agree. If you disagree with it heavily and it's completely wrong, okay, let me say it like this. Out of 100%, how accurate is this? So give me a percentage. So out of 100%, how accurate is this tier list? And then let me know the fixes. Not tier list, but this ranking, and let me know the fixes. Boys, Zxous, subscribe. We're so close to 9K. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.